Coolest thing happened when I dropped my daughter off at college. I met a current student at my daughter's college that attended the same high school I went to. Now, normally that wouldn't be a big deal, but we had both attended a school 8,000 miles away from the place where we stood that day. David became a friend that day. You know why? Because we have an extremely unique experience in common. The 32 years between when we graduated high school and started college didn't matter. Our shared experiences are what mattered. As Christians, we have the same thing. We have shared experiences. We have a shared Messiah. We have the same Spirit. We have shared traditions. We have a shared purpose, and we anticipate a shared eternal destination. So much in common, it's amazing. Now, Paul writes about this in Ephesians. When I read this, listen to all the oneness. There's one body and one Spirit, just as you were called to the one hope that belongs to your call, one Lord, one faith, one baptism, one God and Father of all, who is over all and through all and in all. Did you hear all of that oneness? And yet Christendom doesn't look that way. It looks like many. Whether it's denominational differences, theological separation, ethnic and socioeconomic separation, the way we practice our faith, Christians have drifted apart rather than together. Just before all that oneness Paul tells us about, he tells us how we live out that oneness. We do it with all humility and gentleness, with patience, bearing with one another in love, eager to maintain the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace. Without those attributes, oneness can never be achieved. Here's two practical ways that humility, gentleness, and patience work themselves out. The first is, you know what? I've been wrong before. And if I need a reminder, I just recall my college GPA. I did not get 100% in school. In life decisions, I have not gotten it 100% right. It is also likely that some of my theology is wrong too. Not on purpose, of course. I never purposefully put the wrong answer on a test, but I'm sure I'm wrong on something. So I can humbly discuss my theology and beliefs, and if we disagree, that's okay. I think I'm right, but maybe not. The second thing is, Jesus is more important than all of it. When Jesus is primary, me being right is secondary. When Jesus is primary, my practice is secondary. When Jesus is primary, I am secondary. With Jesus first, I can humbly, gently, and with patience bear with anybody in love. As followers of Jesus, we have a lot in common. So much in common that it should bind us together across ethnic, socioeconomic, generational, theological, denominational, and political divides. In fact, when we put Jesus as primary, then any other divide is secondary. Living this way takes faith. Faith that being one is possible. Today, let's live faith first.